All right, Love Beets. I love beets. I drink your stuff all the time. So I'm with Adam, and you're from Love Beets USA LLC. All right, and we're in the last aisle. So
You're in the Pennsylvania section.
I'm in the Pennsylvania. I love Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
So tell me about Love Beets, where you're from, and
Sure. So Love Beets was started 2010 actually at this show.
Really?
So it was originally a UK company, a husband and wife, Guy and Catherine Shropshire. They came over, they had the products, they didn't have the name, they didn't have the branding yet. They wanted to see what the interest level was.
Okay.
Beets at that time were not as prevalent, or at least they didn't make the comeback that they've made yet today. And the response was tremendous, and everybody said, "I love beets." So that's how the company got the name. And yeah, they were bringing forward a product that wasn't in the market. Cooked, peeled, all the work was done.
well, that's the problem with beets, is
Exactly.
that you gotta go roast them, you gotta peel them, you gotta cut the stem off. If you don't use them fast enough, they don't retain their freshness so much. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Somebody said you could do something with the beet leaves. I don't know if that's true or
Yeah,
not.
some
But
people use the beet greens as well.
Yeah.
We are working towards that as well, but yeah, I mean the customers really respond to it because, like we said, it's messy. It's time consuming too. People aren't spending as much time making a whole meal. You know, you've got all these meal prep delivery services. You can just slap something together for dinner. Well, this is somewhere in that ballpark, but
yeah, I've eaten your prepackaged beets, the marinated. Let's see which is the one I usually get. I think I get this one, the white wine and balsamic.
yeah, it's one of the most popular ones. You know, similar to a pickled beet, but not. We like the term marinade. It's a little sexier. You know what I mean?
Well, you know what? I grew up on pickled beets. My parents used to make homemade pickled beets. They get a can of beets, they put a little vinegar, a little garlic, and a little bit of oil, and they leave it in the refrigerator to infuse.
Yeah.
We ate that all the time as kids, and I didn't realize I was a health food pioneer.
Now, yeah, who would have thought?
You know, but I understand that beets are good for your blood pressure.
Yeah, so just cardiovascularly across the board, great for your blood pressure. They help out with your cholesterol. One of the things, they have nitrates in them. When you ingest it, it turns into
nitric oxide, which is great for the heart.
Exactly. Really, it helps your blood flow, helps oxygen get to your muscles more efficiently. So you get a stamina boost because you're not having to work as hard to do the same tasks. Your muscles, at least.
Now, I don't know if you know the answer, but in terms of the health benefits, is it better to eat the beets as opposed to drink them? Or, you know?
It depends. I mean, they all go through some sort of cooking process, right? So if you cook them different ways, you lose certain nutrients one ways, you don't in others. So beets are one that are actually really hardy, so they actually do stand up pretty well to heat. The nitrates, though, is one of the things that is not affected as much by that process. Some of the other stuff, your vitamins and some of that is lost initially, but that's across the board with any sort of cooked vegetable or fruit or anything like that.
So what are your favorite recipes? Like, what do you like to do with the stuff? And do you drink the juice straight up, or do you do other things?
I drink about a quarter of one of these juices every morning with breakfast, and that will determine if I'm ready to go and I'm feeling good. I won't even need coffee, right? Because it gets the blood pumping. Like you said, it's the nitrates. It helps out your heart a little bit. One of my favorites, we do a beet slider. So you just take one of either the marinated beets or just the plain beets.
Yeah.
You slice them up. You put them on like a hot plate or a grill for a couple seconds. Heat them up. Yeah, a little slider. You can do a little guac on there, a little salsa.
Well, that's an interesting recipe.
A little summer treat, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And I guess, what's the website?
LoveBeets.com.
And you're all from Pennsylvania?
Mostly, yeah, Pennsylvania, Jersey. Like I said, the company is originally from the UK, so we do have a lot of UK guys that make their way down here. And
now that they're leaving Europe, maybe they'll be here more permanently.
Yeah, right. We'll see what happens with that for sure. Brexit might hit us, but who knows? But now we have our own factory and processing facility in Rochester, New York.
Oh,
so
great.
We're moving towards some of the items. We still have to source UK because there's not enough product to meet our demand.
Is that right?
Yeah, so we're in Costco and Whole Foods nationwide with this cooked peeled item.
I actually haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, so
that one I haven't seen.
This is an organic, just cooked and peeled beet, non-GMO, kosher, the whole deal. And so
I would probably buy that more than the marinated, to be honest.
Yeah, you can do your own seasonings. You can put them in your juicer. And so the organics we still have to source a little bit. We're working towards getting the U.S. crop, but all the conventional ones and these marinades, that's all U.S. product. A lot of it's even grown in upstate New York.
Oh, that's
right. So we've really tried to be transparent and bring as much of this as to the States as possible.
Yeah, cool. Yep. All right. Well, Adam, thank you so much.
Richard, pleasure.
Appreciate it. And I got a picture of your site. All right, thanks.